Have you guys ever got tired of those bandit beater RPG games or the same battlegrounds game but different anime? The same progression level system with all the bandit beater RPG games? The same TSP type battlegrounds game with no originality? Same concept but a different features added in the game. There's no fun in those games anymore. And yeah, nowadays, as you can see in Roblox, you will only see those games but copy pasted in the platform, nothing much about them. But with the sole exception of Jujutsu Shenanigans, of course, it has been one of the best, or if not the best game in the Roblox, which has the most fun features. Also is the most playable game where people can also hang out as well as fight with enjoyability, having fun mechanics, gimmicks, etc. But what if I tell you that I'm working on a game which is going to be RPG genre with the battlegrounds style combat in it. So what if there's a game which has the RPG game but not with the same bandit beater style but in a very different way, which is going to be really fresh in a way you guys could never imagine, and with the battleground style game. I mean, the combat style, of course. There's nothing much I could add. But yes, RPG with battlegrounds style combat, which I think is a really brilliant idea because people love RPG games, especially battlegrounds type combat as well. So the what if there's a game which has the combination of both? Have you ever wondered of that? Not yet, but now you will. So let me introduce you to Ordinary Days, which is basically a combination of RPG game and battlegrounds game combined together. Yes, that is true. But before I say anything else, first question and the most important question is going to be, why would you even play this game? That is a really reasonable question which I think a lot of people will ask me. Why would you even play this game? And I will explain why you will play this game and why you will have a really strong feeling about this game being one of the best. So Ordinary Days is going to be an open world game where you can level up, but not through quest. Yes, not through quest. It's not going to be as a bandit beater game. As I've said this before, it is not going to be a bandit beater game. It's going to be completely different than any other RPG game. As I've said, it's going to have the battleground style combat. So the NPCs are going to be something really hard to fight against, but yeah, I will try to make them a little bit easy in the beginning. So yeah, the NPCs, the gameplay and everything is going to be different than the RPG game which you guys usually see in the platform. It's because it's a combination of the RPG and battlegrounds, okay? So in this game, it's going to have a lot of things like different quests, transportation, there's going to be transportation, basically vehicles, where you can travel through the world and the maps, etc. and other cities. The game is going to have vehicles like bikes, cars, and metro station, basically trains to travel through the world, or basically the entire map or other cities, okay? But vehicles do not have a single purpose to only travel through it. It's going to have another reason to be in the game, which is vehicle combat. Yes, that is true. If you have watched the Sakamoto Days anime, you can see people fighting while they're riding a bike or using a car or something like that, as well as using guns and etc. But yes, that is going to be a major part about the entire game. So the game is going to have bike as the first vehicle to have a combat with. It's going to have a lot of things like drive-by, using guns like shooting people, as well as crashing into people, but as well as bike clashing, basically clashing with another bike. I want this game to be not empty in any single space. Like there has to be no empty space in this entire game. Now, second thing, combat style of obviously is going to be as the battleground style, which you can see in JGS. Absolutely, it's going to be like that. But I will try to make it a little bit different than it is. Actually, make it way more fun to play against. Now, the second and the most important thing about this game is going to be the progression level. Basically, the progression level system. The progression level system is like one of the main things which will change the game entirely than any other RPG games, especially all those bandit beater games, which has only one way to actually earn levels, which is through quest. Basically quest, 5 NPCs, then kill all of them, then you gain levels, basically experiences, which I do not want in my game, because that is literally an overrated system which people use in their game a lot, and they have no originality with that. Especially with Jujutsu Infinite, people thought that it's going to be like a really different and other stuff, but it is going to be like a really different game. Trust me, there's going to be like 4 to 5 ways to actually gain levels. It's not just through quest, and obviously quest is not going to give you experiences at all. It's going to give you coins, cash, usual things. But you will gain experiences by combat, by fighting people, by fighting NPCs. And since you guys know it's an RPG game with the Sakamoto Days anime, it is going to have bounties, it is going to have wanted level system. So yes, I will talk about this more. Now, why is this game better than any other game? But one thing I didn't told you about is that it is also going to have a mastery level system. But the thing about those mastery level system is going to be that it is going to affect your gameplay entirely. Yes, I'm not even joking. The more you master a certain thing, the more better you get in the game. You won't just unlock moves, but you also will get more better at that certain style. Like literally movement wise, how you use it, mobility, especially how smooth you will go around. It's not going to be those type of game which has those mastery level 5, then you gain a new move, you get a new move. It's not going to be like that. It's going to completely change the way you fight. Okay, so I could tell you more, but I think it's better to keep things secret, and I'll just show them through sneak peeks in my Discord server. And if you guys are not in my Discord server yet, please make sure to join and to also talk about the game if you want to know more about it. So yeah, you will have those 4 moveset slot where you can actually choose different moves to actually equip in your moveset slot. Yes, it is going to be like that. That is true. It's just a simple thing. But the thing is that each move is going to have a different way to actually use. Not just one click and it does the move. Rushdown moves have a different way where you can actually do more damages. Some moves are going to have like a timing thing, and it's just not going to be a simple move with just one click. And also it's going to have a lot of gimmicks, so yeah, be sure of that one. And yes, about the combat style, there's also going to be wall staggering and etc stuff, which I have talked about in my Discord server, as well as I've also put a sneak peek about it. So basically, if you hit someone, so about the wall stagger system is going to be that if you hit someone with your M4 while they're blocking, they will basically get a knockback behind. And while they're getting knocked back, they will actually get hit by the wall, and if they do, they will get a wall stagger, where you can actually punish them more in there. And as well as this game is also going to have destruction, so it's going to be really similar to JGS, because this game is also actually inspired by JGS. Thank you so much JGS for giving me this type of ideas for my game. So will this game also have parkour? Yes, this game will also have some parkour. This game is going to have a lot of things which you guys wish these games actually had. Now the last thing I want to tell you guys is going to be about the playtest. Yes, there is going to be a playtest coming out in the next month or in July. I cannot really confirm the date right now because the game is still in development. Okay, it's been only 1 month since I started working on this game, and the progression is pretty good. And yeah, you guys really need to know much more about it. Now the third thing is going to be customization M1s. Yes, you can actually customize your M1s, but not like how you think it's going to be like. You guys might wonder, it's going to be like, oh, you could actually animate your M1s. No, that is not true, because this game will not have skill builder. Customization M1 is basically going to be like, you will have 4 slots. Basically you have 4 M1s, right? So 4 M1s, basically 4 slot. So you can actually get more than 4 M1s in your slot. So we can basically change placements of your M1s. So yeah, I actually tried that in my game, and it's actually working well. As you can see in the footage, I tried using it, and it's actually looking pretty good. And so far, the game is actually looking pretty good, and I hope you guys will enjoy this, okay? Now the last thing I want to tell you is, there is going to be a playtest for this game. Either in the end of June or July. Yes, you heard me. There is going to be a playtest where it's going to be a public free playtest. There won't be any Robux cost. It won't be a paid playtest or nothing else. I want every single people to actually play the game, and as well as give me their opinion about what I could actually change about the game, what could be improved, because I mostly care about community suggestions, community improvements, which I really care about, especially mobile players. I really want mobile players to actually talk about what could be improved in the game to actually make mobile players actually playable more. So I really hope you guys join the Discord server, and also help me out with the game and with suggestions, because I really need GUI suggestions, UI suggestions. So yeah, please help me out with that one. So join my Discord server, and you can actually get a lot of news about the game, okay? So yeah, this was the video about the game, and I'm gonna say it to you guys. Trust me, this game will actually change everything about RPGs and battlegrounds, actually combining them together to create a new genre. I don't think I'm creating a new genre, but yeah, it is going to be really awesome, and I need you guys to help me improve the game, because I care about community suggestions, community improvements, you know. I also care about mobile players mostly, as well as console player too. Don't forget that. I'm not forgetting about console players, but mostly care about the mobile support, because most of the people in Roblox are actually mobile players rather than just PC players. I hope you guys enjoy the playtest, which will drop in the end of June and July. So yeah, that was pretty much it, and thanks for watching.